Good morning. Good morning. Just finished watering because we haven't had rain, good rain for a few days anyway. And it's hot, or it's going to be hot. I don't know, 80. But look at these onions. They're actually starting to do something. So anyway, what we're going to talk about today is, oh, and look at the hair. Look at that. Yeah, y'all aren't going to see me. I want to talk about my peppers. We're going to do peppers, and it is, I'm going to do a few in the greenhouse. So look how pretty they are. We're going to do 3 of the jalapenos in here in the greenhouse as an experiment. We have 9 jalapenos that I've grown so far, but we're gonna see if there's a difference growing in here. Of course, it's the greenhouse, it gets hot. I mean, we're in the 60s right now, and it's already, let me see what the we're already about 70-ish in here. So yeah, it's gonna get warm. So I want to go ahead and do this inside here. So first I've got to get these guys out, let them have fun today in the breeze. Of course, you can see they're getting a little breeze in here, which is good. Helps harden them off. Tomatoes are going to be another day. Still got some stuff to do there. But I want to get these things out of here. These are the old Brussels that grew over winter. Gone to seed. So get that cleaned up. Pick out 3 jalapenos. We're going to plant them in here before it gets 100+ degrees in here. Yeah, so I'll be back. Gotta get these guys moved out. Okay, so moved everything out, pulled out the Brussels sprouts. I've saturated the soil in here with about 2 watering cans, so roughly 2 gallons of water, because this hasn't received water, gosh, for months now. So it's just dried out. By doing that, I just noticed that I came back in to start. See this? Look at the ants moving all of their little eggs out of here. So I guess they thought they had a nice little dry home. I mean, they are lined up here. You can see them all the way through here. So, not sure what I'm going to do about that. Because certainly I'm not going to spray anything in here. If I do anything, it would be a salt vinegar spray. But there's that. All right, let's get it set up so we can do some planting, and we'll talk about why I'm doing it. All right, so sorry, that's me sitting down in my gravel. So we're gonna do we're gonna do 3 jalapenos in here, and we are calling it the Great Hot Jalapeno Experiment. So last year, you know, we planted everything outside, and he said they were hot, but they weren't like overly hot. Nothing you couldn't handle, right? So I said, well, let's give them some heat. So that's what we're doing. We are growing 3 in the greenhouse as an experiment to see if the heat of being in here, like just intense heat for most of the day, you know, will just make a difference. So the only drawback I see, or I can imagine, I guess, would be that there's not peppers. Peppers are self-pollinating, and they pollinate, you know, with the breeze. So like right here, I don't know if you can see that. You can see them kind of twitching in the breeze. Now, you know, we've got the indoors, our screens, so that's where, you know, got the airflow coming in. However, over here, where they're planted, not very breezy. I guess it just depends on wind direction, if it can come in. Now, you know, I noticed that the carrots do really good. You can watch them kind of twitter, you know, twit twit in the breeze. Not a lot. I mean, looks like they're getting a little bit right here, but there may be, that may be an issue. I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, we just come in here when I water and just, you know, tinkle tinkle a little, you know, to make them do their pollinating thing. We'll see. I'm not sure. But looks like I forgot something. Hang on one second. So I said that I poured about 2 gallons of water in here, but when I did these holes just now, dry as a bone. Dry, dry, dry. So what we're going to do, I always do it anyway. Pitch back up here. When I go to plant, I fill in the hole with water, saturate it with water anyway. The only thing that I'm going to do in here, I have just a basic, little Dr. Earth's organic for just about everything. Tomato vegetable herb. So 463. It's not a huge, you know, content, but it's just a little something, just so they can get started. The only thing that I have given them, other than water, I think they've had one little watering can of, I use a seaweed fish emulsion in the water every now and then. They've had one of those. That was last week. That's it. Everything else has just been the compost or the starting soil that I did them in, and that's it. So just a little bit of this in each hole, and water, and that's what we're doing. So doesn't smell yummy, but does any fertilizer smell yummy? Oh my goodness. So just a little sprinkling. You can see some little chunks of stuff. Gosh, it almost looks like eggshells, which I have plenty of in the house. It's just a little something. Give them a little nutrients. Now, last year I didn't even do anything to the peppers outside. Pretty much I don't do a lot of anything as far as fertilizer goes. Like I said, every now and then I'll use that seaweed fish emulsion. Now you'll see I said it's only 3. I have one little 6-pack of jalapenos still over there. These first 3 are jalapenos, and these 3 are my Italians to go with the other 6. So I think we had like 18 plants or something I did, something like that. No, no, wait a minute. No, I don't know. I can't even remember now. I've moved them outside. But anyway, so we're just gonna plant a couple of peppers now in here before it gets extremely hot. So just a little bit of water. Basically, I'm filling the hole. Pop out my little seed start. Looks like, I'm not sure if you can see that. Yep, you can see that. Got a decent root system. Oops. Make a little hole again. And pop them in. Pretty simple. And I'm just gonna pack the soil back to the top of it. Jalapeno. Yeah, I call them jalapenos. Yeah. Gotta have fun every now and then, right? What I did want to say too while I'm doing this is I am not, you know, I've gardened for, gosh, years. Nothing big, nothing like I've been doing the past couple of years. Just, you know, good old southern gal, you gotta have tomatoes and taters. A little bit here and there, you know, just because really. So you can say you made your own salsa or spaghetti sauce at one point, right? And had a few fresh potatoes. Okay, come out of here. Don't want to pull too hard. But I started doing the YouTube stuff. Not to say that I'm like some big guru of gardening by any means. I'm not. I do know how to grow, and like I said before, my dad is a wealth of knowledge. I mean, they grew because that was a huge benefit for supplementing, you know, what little income they had growing up. And I had a bunch of kids in the house. Hang on one second, I need some more water. So I'll just pop out here to the water barrel. Very convenient to have the rain come off the top of the greenhouse into a rain barrel. It's right there. But anyway, so the YouTube channel is just kind of came about, like I said, last year was an experiment to see how much I could grow. But as you can tell by the name, the channel, come on now. I've got one in service. Come on. It's rooted in there and didn't want to come out. Got one in service. So this is a way. This one might not make it. Some of the roots doing that. So it's kind of a good way for him to see, you know, what's going on at home. But also kind of show you too that a working person, a person that doesn't, you know, just have sun up to sundown to do this, you know, to garden, to grow your own food. Just a normal person, or an average, well, I wouldn't say normal, the average person working a Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, you know, kind of job, can find the time to supplement your income by growing your own food. Is it hard? It's not necessarily hard, I don't think. But it is a commitment. That it is. It is a commitment. Because you are growing, you know, living things. You know, yes, plants are living beings. Are they sentient? I don't know. Don't think so, obviously. But with the livestock, obviously, they are very dependent on you to care for them. Even if you have free range chickens or a field of goats or sheep, whatever, they still depend on you to take care of them, whether it's in, you know, food, water, protection, you know, those things. But the more you take care of something, the more it gives back to you. Like I said, this week is a little different because, you know, he's at home on leave, which I am super excited about. And right now, since it's early, I'm just kind of letting him do his own thing for a little while and trying to get some of the other things that I need to get done. So it's a little different this week. Yes, I'm in the morning hours out here planting before it gets steamy. But you can do it. There's nothing. It's all on you, your time. What's your time worth? I've said that before. And my extra time in the evenings after work, I'm okay with coming out here and spending, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, maybe. You know, just taking care of the plants, getting things in the ground. You know, it takes 10 minutes for me to feed one of the chickens. Nothing big. Now, once we get the rest of the chicken coop finished, which I promise I'm going to do that video, hopefully they'll be somewhat self-sustainable with a watered system that I hope to be able to create for them. But for now, this is the beginning of the Great Hot Pepper Experiment. So hopefully these guys will survive. Now I will say this, I'm going to, last year, in my cabbage and my broccoli got so big, you know, so big around that I couldn't get water very close to the plant themselves. So I took the bottom off of water bottles, cut the bottom off, and stuck them next to the stem so I could water the plant more efficiently. Just filled the water bottle up so it was more of like a self-watering system. That's what I'm going to end up doing in here. Now I will water around the plant to make sure the roots, because that's what the roots do. You want the roots to reach for the water so they can continue to grow, get stronger. But I will put in just little water bottles in here to make it just a little bit, you know, more convenient for them to get what they need for the day, because it, like I said, it gets over, if it's 90 something outside, it's well over 100 in here. So this is the Great Hot Pepper Experiment. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out. All right. I guess I better get outside and get ready to plant some more peppers. All right, till next time. Many blessings to you. Bye for now.